Welcome guys to a brand new video on Solo Leveling Arise. Now, in anticipation of the global release, I want to release a video to help you guys out. So if you guys are, well, if this is your first time seeing Solo Leveling Arise, I want to teach you guys a couple of stuff that you want to do, especially when the game releases, what you basically want to do in terms of progression, characters you want to get, just like an overall beginner's guide to Solo Leveling Arise. So hopefully you guys find this video helpful and overall useful. Well, on release, I will be releasing a bunch of videos because on the day of release for Solo Leveling Arise on the 8th of May, I finished my exams, and trust me, I am going ham on this game in terms of releasing content because we're going to be getting new characters. We had a patch note that got released with the new characters, well, new information on the character coming out. And I will be releasing a lot of videos to help you guys out, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And if you guys find this video helpful, go ahead and click the like button and let's get right into it. So first thing you want to do, guys, I ain't gonna lie, reroll. Like, rerolling is easy, but the first step is to play through the game for a bit. It's like 15-20 minutes of playing, and then you have the opportunity to summon. You summon, you don't get what you want. Essentially what you want to get is a SSR from the selection draw, and I'm pretty sure you will get extra summons as well, but you get selection draws you want to summon in here. So you use the tickets, you never ever use your essence stones. Essence stones is the premium currency required to summon. So if you see, you can do this, but again, don't do that. If you have any essence stones in your mailbox, so initially when you log into the game mailbox, we'll have some essence stones, you'll have some extra stuff as well. You also have events. Check the events section over here. Login for the global launcher, stuff like that. And there is also going to be codex you can go into. So initially when you do a couple of summons or you just log in, you will have a couple of this stuff that you can claim. So you press claim all for each section, and you get some more essence stones as well. So you basically reroll. What you're looking to get is at least 2 SSRs, or you can just get 1 SSR and just stop right there, as long as that SSR character is one of the best characters in the game. So in terms of characters you want to go for, I've already made a separate video to like go over the characters and weapon you want to reroll for, but the ones you see over here, pretty much the best ones. So what I recommend you guys to do is 2 characters, 2 weapons. Weapons will probably help you guys in progressions early on because you want to progress in the story. So story is your main focus. But anyways, you can try and get these characters and weapons from here, and then you will also have rate up banner. Now they did a recent change, previously mentioned this as well, but silver main banner was actually meant to end before global launch, but he is going to be available. Do not summon for him, get Charhain instead. He is a good character, don't get me wrong, he's a good character, but again, this is for not hardcore people, experienced players. Like when you guys start this game, you guys are going to suck in the combat. You won't know how to use this guy properly, simply because you will suck, you keep dying, and your progression will be hindered. He's good DPS, but you will not have the opportunity to get his weapon as well unless you spend actual money in the game. So you rerolled, now you can start progressing. Your main focus, guys, is you will have these challenges over here. Just follow this, literally just follow this. Each individual mission, press it, follow it. Do not, the moment you unlock this stuff, end core missions and instance dungeon, do not do this. On day 1, do not do this. Just follow through the missions, and eventually they will ask you to use your keys for essence for end core missions. Now the first ones don't actually tell you to do that, except for the gates. It says clear gates 3 times. Don't clear gates unless it literally tells you to clear gates. Now once you've done this, it's going to unlock chapter 2. You do the exact same thing, basically just follow through this, literally this, and you will get fast progressions, smooth progressions. You get a lot of summons as well. Again, you will carry on summoning. You can switch out your draws. You're trying to get as much characters and weapons as possible. Don't aim for dupes any at the beginning, and essentially that's what you need to do in terms of progression. Don't do gates, end core missions, the instance dungeon unless you're asked to, unless reset is about to happen. If reset is about to happen, use all your keys because this will not carry over to the next day. So use all the gate keys, end core missions, and instance dungeon. If reset is literally about to happen, make sure you do that. You guys won't have Battlefield of Time unlocked just yet, or Battlefield of Trials or Power of Destruction just yet, so don't worry too much about this. This will be something we'll talk about later on. But in terms of story, one thing to note, Song Jin-woo is that main character that you're going to be using, and then your other hunters are just supportive characters in the back row. Now I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to go into that, but we go into chapter 3 just so we can show you guys how combat is like, because you need to understand, yes, hunters are good in general, because for side stories you can only use hunters, no Song Jin-woo. So as you can see, and you're forced to use a particular characters for some of them as well, if not all of them. But the game will give you a really leveled up one, and it's never difficult. Side story are the easy one, and that's why hunters are not really your main priority. As long as you have 2 SSRs, hunter, you're fine. But when it comes to Sung Jin-woo and progression, it is important that you do have weapons, SSR weapons for Sung Jin-woo. There are some decent SR weapons. Well, this kind of got nerfed already, but honestly, as long as you get these for the SR weapons, just use them. Obviously, you want to pay attention though. If you're finding it difficult, okay, so early on, there is no recommended element, so you can just keep progressing. But eventually, you will, let's go, I think chapter 5 will be the first time. Okay, yeah, eventually you get recommended elements, and if you're finding it difficult to progress, switch your weapons to that element. Even if you haven't leveled it up, even if it's only level 20, it's fine. You'll get a good boost in your damage in general, and that's what you want to do. So that's going to help you guys out in terms of progression. And if you have SSR for your Sung Jin-woo, it will help you guys out as well, because Sung Jin-woo is your main guy. And obviously when it comes to jobs, so there is jobs over here. Now when global launch comes out, there is going to be an additional job change available, and you get new costumes for Sung Jin-woo, so that's worth noting, as you can see. Now in terms of jobs, if you want to fight them, having the weapons will actually help you guys out. So having SSR weapons, so the SSR weapon you use is the weapon, let me show you. So you're going to fight in a clone, but the weapon you have, as you can see, is the weapon you own. So if you guys are finding it difficult to defeat this Sung Jin-woo, have the weapons and it's easy. So just a quick tip, I guess. So in terms of what you're looking for, hunters and weapons. In fact, weapons will probably help you guys out early on a lot better than hunters. Let me go over some quick SR hunters that you guys will love to have as well, because they are actually technically helpful and useful in terms of progressing. So I believe you pre-registered. Hopefully this loading stuff doesn't actually happen in the official release, because it kind of annoys me. But okay, so going over to the SR hunters, this hunter is good because she's probably the only good healer in the game. Yes, even though he heals a little bit, her heals are probably better. You get more dupes for her easily since she's an SR. So she's decent in terms of build investment. Now it is important that you do have characters that have break abilities. Some boss will have break bars, and it is important that you have characters that can break the bars. So in general, she's actually a really top tier breaker, really top tier character as well. She's also a great support character, doesn't have any break abilities, but it's fine. She does have some really supportive capabilities. Jin Ho is really good as well, decent breaker as well. She is good for poison as well. I think, does she have poison? Yeah, poison is useful. Yeah, poison is useful. He's good as well. He had the ability to have shield. Now early on, shield will probably help you guys out a lot as well, because there's a lot of missions that tells you not to get hit, or there's a certain amount of hits you shouldn't take. You want to, like, okay, your main goal is to clear as fast as possible. Do not worry about getting 100% on each one. Just train as fast as possible until you get stuck. The moment you're stuck, you go back and start clearing it, because you want to get the extra selection draw ticket so you can go ahead and summon. So the main goal is just to push as hard and fast as possible, because that's literally the best way to get XP. So I've already completed this, I can't get any XP, but if I go over to hard difficulty, I haven't completed this. As you can see, experience is very important, because the better your level for your Sung Jin-woo, your better progression, the more stuff you unlock as well. And blessing stones, you won't unlock this anytime soon, because it's level 50. I think you won't get there anytime soon. Skills are important. The best skills to go for in general: mutilate, as well as, is it mutilate? No, multi-strike, sorry. Multi-strike and death dance. Those are the best 2 skills. Of course, getting runes for them will be helpful. But yeah, those are the best 2 ones. But you can also go for mutilate over here, and vital strike is pretty good as well. So yeah, that's hopefully going to help you guys out. In terms of the best build for your Sung Jin-woo, I have previously gone over this. Actually, I have a video dedicated for the best build for Sung Jin-woo. Things hasn't really changed, so I will try and link that video as well. So actually, you know what? Down in the comment section of this video, I'm going to have a collection of videos that I recommend you guys watch before global launch. It will go over the best build for Sung Jin-woo. It will go over the characters you want to summon for, and therefore it's just a lot easier. And you can watch that video because I don't want to waste time, especially when I've already gone over this previously. So I've gone over the best build for Song Ji-woo when it comes to skills, blessing stones and whatnot. I kind of made a mistake with the blessing stones, so I might have to redo that video actually. Just ignore what I said with the blessing stones in that video. I will link it down, but just ignore what I said about blessing stones. In terms of build, in terms of the artifacts, I've gone over the most important stuff. I might do a redo video for like the best builds, but you guys shouldn't really worry about builds. Just try and progress as fast as possible. You basically want to so end missions, the first 2 you would unlock is this 2. Now you basically don't want to be farming this at all. So in day 1 or day 2, you want to basically completely be done with this, so that you unlock this 2 ones over here. And the moment you do, then that's where your farming is, because this 2 boss, they only give you level 30, which, trust me, like in day 2 or day 3, I stopped using level 30, and essentially you don't really want to be farming this for too long. So 1 to 2 days or 3 days even, and then after that you hopefully should have unlocked this 2 ones over here. Of course there is some requirements to being able to actually farm this, but it is extremely difficult. Can't lie, I won't lie. But when Charhain comes out, she's going to be a good counter to the giant arachnid, so definitely get her for that. Army of Shadows, you probably won't unlock this anytime soon. Ooh, perfect. Let's level this up even more. There we go. Okay, Army of Shadows, you can see Igris over here. 150, I believe by the time Global comes out, there is going to be a new army that comes out. So I will 200, I need 100 for that, so I could technically level this up. I could still level this up, right? And then there's, yeah, I could level this up. Decisions. Let me just quickly level this up as well. There we go. So yeah, like I said, when Global Launch comes out, I will be making exclusive guides for you guys. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, show some support. It's gonna be exciting. There is gonna be the battle pass that comes out with new skins. Let me just quickly claim this as well. I do recommend buying the battle pass as well. You've got to decide if you want to spend. Typically it's a terrible idea to spend immediately you start a new game, because you're currently in the honeymoon period, so you can't really make the wisest decision. So you typically wait for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks before deciding whether you want to invest into the game. In terms of crafting, you will unlock not crafting. In fusion, yeah, you want to make sure you fuse to get some rune stones, which will help you guys level up your skills for your Song Jin-woo. Blessing powder, don't worry about that, you won't unlock that anytime soon. So yeah, just make sure you're following through with the challenges, missions, and achievements. Make sure you claim all of that stuff. None of this stuff you will unlock anytime soon as well. Artifacts, with artifacts, common mistake, do not invest into the early artifacts. So right now I have level 55 artifacts, but when you guys start, you will I don't even have any. Okay, that's fine. I will have you guys will have level 30. Don't invest heavily into this. Probably level this up twice. So what I mean is, if I go over to my hunters and I go over to artifacts, as you can see, there is some enhancement done into it. Now if you have level 30 ones, don't do it. Don't even flip in do it. Like probably do like two upgrades. So like, just because this, oh my days, I don't have any. So this is what I mean. Like, you don't want to run out of this. This is extremely important. Gates is literally the only way to get that, so I'm gonna have to do this hopefully before Global comes out, because I need to get some stuff for Charhain. Yeah, I'm not gonna be farming this, so I'm gonna retry this again. Let's try this. So let's go into actual combat so you guys see what the game has to offer. Now, I'm not going to beat this because the game for some reason decided, you know what, if you're underpowered, we're going to screw you over. So I'm not going to be able to win this, I'm not even going to lie. Probably not the best team. This is a good team over here. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, huge difference in power. So I'm not going to beat this, but I want to show you guys the combat. So when it's hunters only, this is how it's like. Yeah, okay, so I need to remove the auto. There we go. So There we go. Come on. So this is how the combat is like. And like I said, with CO, you can spam her skills. There we go. Come on. We can't even kill a single one. That sucks. That actually sucks. Okay, gonna switch back into him. I think they should die now. Bam, 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 and then cleave. There we go. So yeah, this is how the combat is like, and then you can summon the shadows, as you can see, and they help you guys out. I want to show you guys the ultimate. So can we actually show the ultimate? There we go. Okay, they're not gonna help me out. Okay, so this is the ultimate. Let's do it. So this is CO's ultimate. The animations are really good. And there we got this guy. Again, C's ultimate ability. Bam. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to beat this. That's fine. Okay, kind of messed that up. And then we got Emma's one over here. Perfect. So yeah, really nice. Really good. Anyways, hopefully you guys find this video helpful. Like I said, subscribe to the channel for more guides on global release of this game. It's been your boy AC Gamer. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out.